All right, now, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. Make sure you watch the entire video from beginning to end. Class is in session. I'm going to be reacting to various bits and pieces of my powerful lectures and teaching and expounding upon them to really give you an in-depth view of what it looks like and exactly how to look at life through the eyes of spirit and become a master manifester. Because at the end of the day, it's all about creating realms of reality. Yes, indeed. I'm going to be talking about Petah, Michael Jackson. Petah. He is our ancestor by the name of Petah, manifested in the form of Michael Jackson. Petah, if you study about Petah of the Egyptian pantheon, Petah used to always change his looks all the time. Not like he was embarrassed of what he looked like, but he was just creative like that. He lived in a creative mind state. His mind state was always in the 4th, 5th, 6th, and 7th on up dimensional aspects of thought. While most people, when they fall into a human body, they only exist and preside and reside in that 3rd dimensional aspect. Michael Jackson was the same way. That's why he was having surgeries and doing different things with himself. It was just the Petah in him. And Petah in Egypt also was known to have a affinity for children and the innocence of life like a child. Okay? Pay close attention to the bits and pieces out of this lecture, and I'm going to take you on a mental safari like my brother would do. Peace and much respect to Sinful to P.
In that much alignment. Pay attention to the spirit behind all things. Weaponize your sleep. Go to sleep thinking about shit you want to manifest. Go to sleep thinking about the ancestors that you want to speak to. And they'll show up right in your dreams. The dream realm is the real realm. That's where the party's at. That's the real social media.
Yes.
Your dreams.
Your dreams.
And you can go into your dreams and go in and holler at other people and deal with their higher self that can't lie and get information about them. I do it all the time. That's why my readings are world renowned.
If you ever need a reading with spot on results, most definitely holler at me. Most definitely. CorleoneGiovanni@gmail.com to book you a reading and get uncommon information about yourself, past, present, and future events.
When you get a reading from me, I'm going to get in your business, past, present, and future events, and give you uncommon information on how to milk whatever needs to be milked and how to sidestep whatever needs to be sidestepped. Taking a trip to the Akashic Records, the dreamland, the land of unlimited potentiality with no goddamn technicalities. Never, never land. Peace to Petah, aka Michael Jackson. Peace to Petah, aka Michael Jackson. That's why he built that ranch called Never, Never Land. He was tapped into the frequency, the man-child. The man that had the heart of a child.
Pay attention.
Childlike imagination.
Yes.
That's why he was able to be so powerful and so beautiful and deliver melodious tunes and visuals to the world that will never, ever, ever be topped by him.
Now, having that childlike imagination, I want you to understand this is key. No one has a better imagination than children. See, this is why children can naturally see spirits, because children don't have the hang-ups as adults do. Children, they don't have a fake bone in their body. They acquire that fakeness of hiding their emotions and not being real with what they feel. The more you embody having a childlike imagination and become comfortable with utilizing your imagination, the better your manifestations will happen. Because when you start imagining, you're dealing with the most intelligent part of your mind. That is the subconscious mind. And the subconscious mind is the part of your mind, the part of your mind that the universe responds to. This is how you manifest your desires. Now let's pay attention.
Anybody, you can learn a lot from that frequency of the brother Michael Jackson, a shrewd businessman, and would handle his motherfucking business contrary to what a lot of people think, because he was soft-spoken. He had a childlike imagination and the spirit of a child, so he could create. That's what you must acquire. Have the spirit and the lightheartedness and the openness of a child.
Yes.
That's why children can see spirits without even having to do a fucking ritual, because they're all open and subtle, and there is no games with them. Kids don't play games. They don't hide shit like adults. It is what it is. They gonna cry right there in front of you. They gonna tell you their opinion. They gonna do what they do. They're open. I live like that, like a bad 8-year-old. Fuck you. This is how I feel.
And this is how you should live. Be honest with your feelings. Be honest with your shortcomings and your fears and your doubts. Then it's no big deal. You know what works and what doesn't work. See, you got to custom make your life, man. You have got to custom make your life. You have to understand your strengths and your weaknesses so you can begin to enjoy this shit. Spirituality puts you in that zone, that proper zone, you know. That zone that allows you to create realms of reality with no goddamn technicalities. For on the other side of your fears and your limitations and blockages lives your higher self. Allow yourself the opportunity to become the greater part of yourself. Learn to relax and preside and sit inside of your own energy. And let it simmer and let it organically flourish.
I don't give a fuck. I feel this is what it is, but I'm willing to learn, to grow, and evolve. I'm an open and closed book, motherfucker. This me. That's how I live. It took me from the ghetto streets to the executive suites. It made me rich in spirit and rich in money, motherfucker. I got that bag, thanks to the ancestors.
Now, feelings get things done. The way you feel, I mean, really pay attention to this. A combination of your feelings and what you visualize creates the most powerful current around you, the energetic imprint, that aura field, that field of energy around you that allows you exactly the right amount of energy that the universe can recognize what the hell you got going on. Now, you are not your body. Your body is merely a receptor, a tool, an instrument. Consciousness is not generated from the mind. Your mind is a sensory organ, just like your optical senses. Your eyes are rendered inert, aka useless, when no light is present. The same way your auditorial senses, meaning your ears, are inert, aka useless, when the vibration of sound is not present. Your mind is also rendered inert, aka useless, when consciousness, aka the soul, is not present. Your mind, eyes, and ears don't generate information. They receive information. Understand? Your mind receives consciousness constantly. That's why you're always, and I mean always, being bombarded with thoughts. Remember, your mind is constantly receiving signals coming from a multitude of places. Your inner daemons activating, your past lives contacting you. The portions of your soul that recognize the frequency of your past lives, begging and pleading with you in your mind, trying to give you uncommon information so you can be able to create realms of reality for yourself. You are constantly being bombarded with information. Don't worry about quieting the mind. Worry about picking your thoughts and emotions the same way you pick your clothing and your attire. Make sure everything matches. Make sure it's within your style. Most signals to your mind are coming from your body by way of your sensory organs. Consciousness is an energy being received by the mind and then translated into thought. The same way light is received by your eyes and translated into vision. The same way that sound is translated into frequency, and that frequency produces our hearing. Energy cannot be created or destroyed, only transferred. And then it transforms itself through different mediums, creating different thoughts. Everything emits a certain frequency. Everything. Consciousness uses our mind and uses our five senses to describe the world around us. This is why the way you do one thing, that's the way you're gonna do everything. So you wanna do everything right. I mean, you wanna, and when I mean right, I mean in harmony with who and what the fuck you are and the outcome of what you want your life to be. You gotta live with a purpose, so you're not living at all. If you don't have a purpose, you don't accomplish nothing. You gotta know who and what you are and what you're endeavoring to achieve, experience, and or become. Your body and mind is constantly receiving signals from somewhere else deep in the cosmos. That's what the ringing in your ear is. When your ears are ringing, when your thoughts are just all over the place, and you're feeling like something is missing. Is it something? You goddamn right something is missing. Sit your ass down and let your mind move around. Learn to relax. When you get to feeling overwhelmed and you're thinking too much, just stop, take a nap. Go have an orgasm. Go smoke some herbs. Relax, hug your child. Watch cartoons with your kid. pull away from all of the bullshit that we got to go through as adults and return to that childlike imagination, that childlike spirit. And begin to heal yourself, staring at the sun, allowing the photonic energy of the sun to go through the windows of the soul, which is your eyes. Look at the sun as it's very softly rising, not when it's all bright, and let that energy get inside and heal you. Within our bodies is the temple of nature that cultivates our spirit, which is our energy that can't be described with words. Divinity is in each one of us. The illusion comes from identifying with the sensory organs and the body. You can't identify with the fact that you have been taught that you're actually just a human. You're not a spiritual being with gifts. You don't have clairaudience, clairvoyance. You know, you're not a sentient being. You've been lied to. Yeah. You are a sentient being, a spiritual being. Very subtle, very important. And I don't mean all humans. I mean those of us that gravitate toward the frequency of teachings like these, the occult, spirituality, being open-minded enough to remove racism and separatism and men thinking they're above women or women think we're above all of that on this frequency. There is no racism, there is no separatism. It's pure hard work, spirituality, dedication, satanic, Luciferian energy, excellence and benevolence. It doesn't matter who you are or what you are. When you dedicate your life to spirituality, you become family. And we are cosmic family, spiritual family. We got to look out for each other. And we have to raise the vibratory rate of the planet and show mercy on those that are still deaf, dumb, and blind. Mental slaves. Show mercy on those. Forgive them not, for they know not what they do when they fuck around with witches and sorcerers like me and you. The ancestors don't even see them. If they knew, their hearts would be broken. And if you're a non-spiritual person, you know, that's totally against what me and my cosmic family of all colors, races, creeds, and situations, if you are here to watch this, to try to plot on me and mine, or to pass judgment, I dare you. And if you're gonna do it, don't be a coward. Make yourself seen. I guarantee you will not like the outcome. I am a real modern day witch doctor, professional black sorcerer, master teacher of the occult, spirituality, and all of the high sciences, down to just the theology of life. I take no credit. I am the vessel of these things, and I receive it from spirit, all of the spirits. Fuck around if you want to. Shalom Wadu. Ash Talalash. Talalash too. Remember, your ancestors don't see you if you are not putting in consistent spiritual work. They don't see you. They don't take time out to try to recognize physical bodies at first. They are concerned with light, and you only get light like all of this light you see around me. You see it. You only get this spiritual glow when you dedicate your life to spirituality, because a ritual a day keeps the bullshit away. Make sure you hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. Please reshare the videos. Help me run it up. Get this subscriber count up. Holla at me in the comment section. Let me know what type of videos and subjects you would like to see me put together content. Email me at corleonegiovanni@gmail.com if you need a reading, if you want to become a student, if you need me as a life coach, spiritual advisor, if you're interested in learning how to create your own spiritual business from the ground up and need a mentor and training to do so. Spiritual clothing and jewelry and custom items, healing